Hey guys, I hope that you're doing really well. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you my Disney Euphy collection, and they are basically these plushies that Disney released and produced quite a while ago. I don't remember the exact date they stopped discontinuing, or they discontinued them, but I used to collect quite a lot when I was younger. So that is what I'm going to be showing you today. So I hope that you enjoy. So the first one I have is Eeyore, and he is the donkey from Winnie the Pooh. He's so cute. I love how light purple he is, and his little mane is this warm brown color. And Eeyore was one of the Euphies that I took with me to grade 6. Like when I was in grade 6, I brought Eeyore with me pretty much every day, and he would just sit on top of my desk. And it got to a point where everybody was just sort of expecting me to bring Eeyore to school. So the day that I didn't bring him to school, one of my friends was like, "Where's Eeyore?" And I was like, "I left him at home today." But yeah, this is Eeyore. So the next one I have is Donald Duck, and everyone knows Donald Duck. He's part of the Mickey Mouse friend group. And this is his little hat. And I love this little fluffy piece that it's supposed to be his little feathers on top of his head, which is really cute. And this is his beak, his little bow tie, and his shirt. And he is very adorable. Look at his little feet. That is so cute. Tail feather too. Next up, I have Bashful the dwarf, and he is from Snow White. He's probably one of my favorite dwarves. He's so cute. And I also brought Bashful with me to school a lot when I was in grade 6. Look at his hat. Such a nice shape. And his beard too. And I love his little nose, his eyebrows, his eyelashes. And another thing about these plushies actually is that they smell really good. Like, he has this sort of sweet smell about him, which I can't entirely describe, but it's sort of almost like sweetness, I guess, is the closest thing that I can think of, but he's just got this very pleasant sweet smell, and it's quite lovely. Next up, we have another dwarf, and this is Dopey. And Dopey is the only dwarf that does not have a beard, but that's okay. He is still very cute. I love how you can see his rosy cheeks because he has no beard, so you can see his little cheeks, his little nose, which isn't a 3D piece, it's embroidered. Purple hat. And the last dwarf I have is Sneezy, and he has his eyes closed because he's taking a sneeze. Achoo, achoo. And he has got a butter yellow, pastel yellow hat. Do you guys have a favorite dwarf from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Let me know. I think my favorites are, I actually like all of them a lot. Maybe Bashful. I like Bashful a lot. Because he's kind of like me, I think. The next one I have is Marie from the Aristocats, I think. The Aristocats. And she is so gorgeous with her little bow, pink collar, little tufts of fur, and a beautiful satin bow on the back. Do you guys like cats? I like cats. I just can't have any cats in the house because my dad is very, very allergic, and my dog, she already kind of sheds a lot of fur and he gets allergic reactions. But cat fur, it's like even worse for him because the hair is so fine, so it just sort of floats everywhere and it's not that good for him, so we can't have any cats, unfortunately. Next up, we have the Beast, and this one is so cute. I love how they took the complex design of the Beast and they made it into this, which is quite simple, but still has enough detail in it that you can tell it is definitely the Beast, if that makes sense. You can see his little teeth, menacing eyebrows and facial expression, and I love that he still has blushing cheeks, luxurious fur. This little piece right here, I think that's supposed to be the collar of his shirt or something. And the back, he has a little bow for his fur. Something that I've always loved about the Beast is that they kept the little bow right here, which I think was a common fashion piece back in the day in France. I think this story took place before the French Revolution, so probably like, I can't remember, like 1600s-ish. My dates are probably very wrong, but before the French Revolution. Beauty and the Beast is actually my favorite Disney princess movie. One of my favorite Disney movies, actually. I love it so much. The score when the Beast transforms back into a prince, it's perfect. It's phenomenal. It's so incredible, like the animation and the score. It's a work of art. I feel like Disney doesn't really make works of art like Beauty and the Beast before, which is kind of a shame, but yeah. And then, of course, we can't have the Beast without Belle. And I know she looks a little funny, but I just had to have her since I already got the Beast, so yeah. She kind of looks like an egg, but I think she still looks pretty charming. I guess not as pretty as she would be if she were a doll, for example, but she's still really cute. Look at her little bun and her hair. It's actually this, like, just a separate piece of fabric. It's just kind of funny because you can lift it up like I just did. And she has this little collar. yellow dress, yellow skirt, blushing cheeks. Belle is one of my favorite Disney princesses. I have 3. Belle is part of the 3. They aren't in any particular ranking, by the way. So it's Belle, and then Rapunzel, and the third one is Tiana. And they are my top 3 favorite Disney princesses. But I think that I like pretty much all of them. It's very hard to make a ranking list, but definitely Belle, Tiana, Rapunzel are my top 3. Let me know if you have a top 3. Next up, we have Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. And I love how their color scheme is more muted and pastel. They're so cute. And of course, they have little tails at the back. When I was younger, I grew up watching this show called Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse, I think. But there was this one episode where Minnie was having a bow boutique, and it was so awesome. And I remember being so obsessed with that episode because I got to see all of the pretty bows that she designed. And I remember there was this one scene where Goofy, he just made a joke, and he had basically put 2 of Minnie's bows on each of his elbows, and he was like, oh my gosh, look, I've got elbows now. Which is kind of funny. But yeah, it's the happy couple, Mickey and Minnie. Next up, we've got these 2. I actually can't remember their names, but I know they're both from Bambi, and this is the boy one, and this is the girl one. Please help me remember their names. But they are bunnies, and he's gray, and she is yellow, with a little pink flower. I think I watched Bambi 1-2 times when I was younger, but it wasn't one of those movies that I watched a lot. Definitely not as much compared to movies like Beauty and the Beast and Mulan, Princess and the Frog. But yeah, these are the 2 bunnies. Next, I have the other Mickey Mouse characters. I have Pluto. His ear is kind of funky right now. And Goofy. I think they're both dogs, aren't they? Yeah. Do you have like a preference between the 2? I don't really. I think I like both of them. I don't even know if I ever had a favorite Mickey the Mouse character, or like a least favorite. I think I like all of them. I totally forgot that there is another dwarf here. Sleepy. Sleepy is basically me every single day of the week. I don't know about you guys. I am never happy. Happy the dwarf. At any point during the time I have to go to school. But I'm always sleepy. By the way, I collected these with my sister, so she has the other set of dwarfs, and these are mine. She also has Daisy Duck, and I have Donald Duck, so yeah. And the last one I have to show you is this little, I don't remember his name, but he's the little mouse conductor, I think, from Dumbo. And my sister, she has Dumbo. So I got the little And back then we were just going into the Disney store and basically scooping up whichever euphofies we did not have. And Dumbo was definitely like, it wasn't one of those movies that I watched a lot. So basically it didn't really matter if we weren't too familiar with the movie. If we didn't have it, we were getting it, and it was going in the collection. So yeah. The last thing I'm going to show you is not part of this collection, but I recently got this and I thought that it would be kind of cool to show you. This is the tin that it came in. It's a Marvel lip smacker Spider-Man Christmas theme lip balm. I got it on sale. It was so awesome. I technically don't really need lip balm right now, but it was on sale. It had Spider-Man on it, so I had to buy. And these are the 3 chapsticks that came inside. This one is peppermint. This one is ginger. Oh wait, this is not gingerbread. This is berry. It's amazing. Berry power. And this one is gingerbread. And they smell really good. There is this label on it, or the tag. And I thought what it said on the inside was so funny. I'm gonna read it to you. Even Spider-Man needs a break this time of year. This friendly neighborhood hero lip balms are ready for some action-packed flavors that are as good for your lips as they taste. So that will do it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed and that you will sleep very, very well.